All right, the next question up says, I have a question about the guided programming training groups. Say that an athlete has been training in a group for roughly 6 months and peaked once for a meet and then followed up with a restoration block. Will you move that athlete into another training block afterwards? I'm asking this question because I'm not sure if it's the athlete's responsibility to ask you to move them into another training block or specifically when to request this. I have a little confusion, I think, on what you're getting at with this question. After you peak for a meet, most often I will rotate you into a restoration block. That won't be forever. It'll be, in most cases, about a month, give or take a little bit. I think this is important, and I've said this in the past. I think it's important because it helps keep you durable, it helps keep you balanced, it helps keep you healthy, and so you can tolerate more of the loading blocks, you can handle those better, you gain from them better, you last longer in the sport, and ultimately you reach a higher level. You may not get there quite as fast, but you get to a higher peak, and it's not like it's going to take you twice as long to get to your potential or something like that. You just last a lot better using a method where you rotate away from specificity, you give your body a chance to heal and adapt, and to kind of reconstitute some of those adaptive reserves. It also sounds like you're asking about overall training groups, which is different. So you're in a training group, and the training group uses a particular strategy. When you peak for a meet, you will go into a restoration block, and then ultimately you'll start loading training again. It'll be in a similar strategy to the first time around, unless you've advanced or unless we've talked and this strategy is no longer working for you. If the strategy is no longer working for you, then we will move you into another training group. So that part is your responsibility. It's your responsibility to track your progress, and if your progress is not satisfactory, you've got to let me know and give me some information on it. Let's have a conversation about it, and I would be happy to move you to a different group if that's what's going to be best for you, if that's what's going to move your training forward the best in the long term. So the restoration block itself is not going to last forever. You're going to get back to normal training. If you want to move to a different training group that employs a different training strategy or something like that, I suggest waiting on that until the current strategy is not producing the results that you're looking for. Or if you're just really losing motivation to train, or if you're having some sort of a problem, then by all means, let's switch training groups. But let me know that. Let's have a conversation about it. And then when it's appropriate, we'll definitely get you moved over.